All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm excited for this deep dive.
Yeah, this should be interesting for sure.
We're going to be talking about ElevenLabs and all the stuff they've been doing with audiobooks.
Yeah, they've really been making a splash lately.
Oh, yeah. They've been all over the news and all over my social media feeds.
AI narration, their own platform now.
Which is huge, right? Like, that's not a small thing for a company to just do.
Right. I mean, they just got a ton of funding, like $180 million.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, $180 million to develop this new platform.
So they're serious.
They are not playing around.
And they're not new to the audiobook world, are they?
No, they're not new at all. I mean, they've been working with Spotify already, haven't they?
They have, with those AI-narrated audiobooks on Spotify.
But this is different.
So what's the big difference here?
Well, now they're cutting out the middleman, going directly to authors.
Oh, I see.
Creating this whole ecosystem just for audiobooks.
So, like, authors can upload their book and boom.
Basically. Choose an AI voice, generate the whole audiobook.
All on ElevenLabs platform.
Yep, all right there.
So how is this changing things? What's the big impact here?
Well, they're calling it democratizing audiobook creation.
I've seen that word thrown around.
But think about it. Traditionally, recording an audiobook is expensive.
Studio time, professional narrator, editing.
Exactly. Thousands of dollars, easily.
Which a lot of authors don't just have.
Especially independent authors, yeah.
So ElevenLabs is taking all of that away.
And saying, hey, create your audiobook for much cheaper.
Which sounds great, but like, is the quality going to be there?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
Because you can't just have, like, robotic voices reading these books.
No, and ElevenLabs knows that. They've put a lot of work into their AI voices.
Oh, so they're trying to make them sound more human.
Very much so. Lots of nuance and expression.
So they don't sound robotic.
Well, that's what they claim. We'll have to see how it actually turns out.
And how are people responding so far?
I mean, there's definitely buzz, but also some skepticism.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, are people going to want to listen to robot storytellers?
Right.
Some people might prefer the human touch,
Yeah.
the real emotion.
Absolutely. That's the big question. Will listeners embrace AI narrators?
Time will tell. But it sounds like ElevenLabs thinks they will.
Oh, yeah. They're putting their money where their mouth is.
How so?
Their payment model, it's different from traditional royalties.
Oh, how does it work?
They pay authors based on engagement, listening time.
So the more people listen, the more the author makes.
Exactly. $1.10 for every 11 minutes or more that someone listens.
Interesting. So they're incentivizing authors to make audiobooks people actually want to hear.
Exactly. And they're saying the average listening time during their tests was 19 minutes.
So that's pretty good. People are sticking around.
Right. But we'll have to see how it scales up with more authors and more listeners.
Yeah, because if suddenly everyone's using the
They
platform.
might need to adjust that rate.
So it's not just about audiobooks, right?
Yeah.
Like ElevenLabs has bigger plans.
Right. This is just one part of it.
They're working with other platforms too, aren't they?
Yeah. Like Pocket FM and Cuckoo FM.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those. They're all about audio content.
Exactly. And ElevenLabs provides the AI voices for their stories and stuff.
So they're building this whole ecosystem around AI-generated audio.
And they're pushing further into consumer experiences.
Yeah, I read something about their CEO talking about that, wanting to be more consumer-facing.
The audiobook platform is kind of the first step towards that.
Wow, it really is a whole new world for audiobooks, huh?
Yeah, and it raises some big questions about the future.
Like, will AI take over narration entirely?
Will listeners be okay with that?
What about the authors? Will they all switch to AI?
It'll be fascinating to see how it all unfolds.
It really will. It's a transformative time for audiobooks, that's for sure.
Totally. And it's something we should all be paying attention to.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure. Let us know what you think about the future of AI narration.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts. And until next time, keep those ears open.
To the fascinating world of audiobooks.
And to all the possibilities that AI brings.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.